Hi folks, this is Pete Lane. Welcome to another Blind Abilities iPhone 101 demonstration. Today we tackle the often misunderstood feature of Siri. Yes, Siri, the virtual assistant that was first out on the market, but that seems to have lagged behind, at least in the eyes of some Amazon and Google users. But this demonstration is intended to focus on the tasks and actions that Siri can perform and which Siri cannot perform. We're going to cover a multitude of different actions, and we're going to be moving fast. So sit back and relax, pay attention, and you just might learn something. Like anything relating to the iPhone, or any technology for that matter, you have to become familiar with its operation before you can expect to be proficient and comfortable using it. So my first encouragement to all of you listening would be to give Siri a try and try to remember that maybe Siri is the way to go if you need something done quickly. Now a confession. I have been of the mindset that using Siri is a shortcut and a crutch that may have detracted from my proficiency and my skills using the iPhone otherwise. I always thought that using Siri was the easy way out and that I could perform that same task using other voiceover gestures or actions. But as I rethink it and as I have recorded this particular demonstration, I've come to the belief that a shortcut is a good thing. In fact, there are a variety of iOS shortcuts fairly new to the iOS world that can be created and used to shorten even the tasks that we're talking about here. But today, we will focus on Siri. Right now, there are a couple of ways to summon Siri and engage her or him in the task that you're requiring. First of all, you can press your side button and hold it until you hear the bell. Now, for older versions of the iPhone, this same task will be accomplished by pressing and holding your home button. Another way to summon Siri is even easier, and that's by using the Hey Siri feature. Hey Siri. Regardless of which action you take, you've got to check your Siri settings to be sure that those features are enabled. So let's jump into those settings and we'll take a look at what we've got. Hold on tight, because we're getting started. Hey Siri.
Good morning, Pete. How can I help?
Open Siri Settings.
Here are my settings, but be gentle.
Settings, Siri and search, heading, Ask Siri, heading.
Okay, you've already seen now that you can summon your iOS settings by merely invoking the HEY Siri feature. All you need to do is say, Hey Siri, and here are the settings that you need to be focused on.
Listen for Hey Siri, on.
Next will be the settings to summon Siri by pressing your side button. And again, for older iPhones, this can be invoked by pressing and holding your home button until you hear the bell.
Press side button for Siri, on.
And you can also invoke Siri when your phone is locked.
Allow Siri when locked, on.
And pick your own Siri voice.
Language, English, United States, button. Siri voice, American, voice 4, button.
And choose whether you want Siri to announce incoming text messages and calls.
Siri responses, button. Announce calls, button. Announce messages, buttons.
And the last item, about identifying yourself. We'll get into that in a little bit more detail later in this demonstration.
My information, Pete Lane, button.
Okay, we've gotten our settings out of the way. Now let's get into the content. We're going to be covering several categories of tasks and actions that you can perform with Siri. They run the gamut. We're probably all familiar with some of the search features in Siri. We can search for text messages, movies, sports scores, and playoff statistics. But in addition, we can set reminders, create to-do lists and grocery lists. We can ask Siri to remind us to do particular things when we leave a specific location or arrive at a specific location. And that's not all. We have a multitude of tasks that we're going to cover, so hold on to your hat. Here we go. Let's get started with some simple tasks. Hey Siri.
Good morning, Pete. How can I help?
What time is it?
It's 11:11 a.m.
I'm going to go ahead and remove a lot of those bell sounds so they don't drive us crazy throughout this demonstration. Instead, I'll go ahead and insert a less annoying sound. What time is it in Fridley, Minnesota?
It's 8:36 a.m. in Fridley, Minnesota.
What time is it in Sydney, Australia?
In Sydney, Australia, it's 11:46 p.m.
What time is it in Birmingham, England?
In Birmingham, England, it's 2:47 p.m.
What's the date?
It's Thursday, June 24th, 2021.
Turn on flashlight.
Okay, I turned flashlight on.
Turn off flashlight.
Okay, I turned flashlight off.
Reduce screen brightness to 20%.
Okay, I made the screen darker.
Increase screen brightness to 100%.
Okay, this is as bright as it gets.
Turn off Bluetooth.
Okay, I turned Bluetooth off.
Turn on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, I turned Do Not Disturb on.
And now some sports scores and more. What was the score of the Dodgers baseball game last night?
The Dodgers narrowly lost to the Padres yesterday. The final score was 5-3.
Who's winning this series between the Golden Knights and the Canadiens?
The Canadiens battle the Golden Knights in Game 6 of the conference finals at 8 p.m. The Canadiens lead the series 3-2.
What movies are playing at the Regal Cinema?
Here are some movies playing at theaters matching Regal, but they're a bit far from you. A Quiet Place Part 2, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, Peter Rabbit 2, Fast and Furious 9, In the Heights. Do you want to hear the next 5 movies?
No thanks. Siri can be a very convenient calculator and a conversion table. What is 15 times 20?
15 times 20 is 300.
What is the square root of 5,280?
The square root of 5,280 is approximately 72.6636.
What is 142 divided by 12?
142 divided by 12 is about 11.8333.
How many centimeters in 5 inches?
5 inches is 12.7 centimeters.
How many teaspoons are in 1 tablespoon?
1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons.
How many miles is a 5K?
5 kilometers is 3.11 miles.
How much should I tip?
How much is the bill?
$67.50.
An 18% tip on $67.50 is $12.15. You can also ask for other percentages.
What is a 20% tip on a bill of $67.50?
A 20% tip on $67.50 is $13.50.
Ask Siri to open apps, make phone calls, send a variety of messages. Open WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, edit, button.
Open Dropbox.
Dropbox, files, heading.
Call Walgreens Pharmacy.
Calling Walgreens Pharmacy.
Hi, thanks for calling Walgreens.
Para continuar en español, oprima 9.
Now, how can I help you today?
Hey Siri, send WhatsApp message to Jeff Thompson.
What do you want to say?
Testing WhatsApp messaging feature on Hey Siri, period.
Your WhatsApp message to Jeff Thompson says, testing WhatsApp messaging feature on Hey Siri. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Send iMessage to Jeff Thompson.
What do you want to say?
Hello, Jeffrey. What's going on this fine Friday morning?
Your message to Jeff Thompson says, hello Jeffrey, what's going on this fine Friday morning? Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Send audio message to Jeff Thompson.
Okay, recording.
Hello, Jeffrey. It's Friday morning, and I'm just checking in with you. How is everything going?
Great. Send it to Jeff Thompson?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Send email to Jeff Thompson.
What's the subject of the email?
Testing Hey Siri.
What would you like your email to say?
Hello, Jeff, comma, just testing the Hey Siri function to originate a new email, period.
Okay, here's your email message to Jeff Thompson. It says, hello Jeff, just testing the Hey Siri function to originate a new email. Are you ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it.
Read latest text message from Jeff Thompson.
You have recent messages from Jeff Thompson. Jeff Thompson said, tell me about SiriusXM. Do you have it on your phone? Is it accessible? You've been holding out on me. Would you like to replay?
Yes.
What do you want to say?
I have had a subscription to SiriusXM for more than 10 years, period, and yes, comma, it is accessible, period.
Your reply to Jeff Thompson says, I haven't had a subscription to SiriusXM for more than 10 years. And yes, it is accessible. Ready to send it?
And you can quickly change a message rather than delete the entire message and start from scratch. Change it.
Okay, go ahead.
I have had a subscription to SiriusXM for more than 10 years, period, and yes, comma, it is accessible, period.
Your reply to Jeff Thompson says, I have had a subscription to SiriusXM for more than 10 years. And yes, it is accessible. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
And Siri's great on dates. What is the date of Thanksgiving this year?
Thanksgiving is on Thursday, November 25th, 2021.
What day of the week will Christmas fall this year?
Christmas Day is on Saturday, December 25th, 2021.
904.
Hey Siri, answer call.
Looks like you just missed a call from +1904. Would you like me to call back?
Yes.
Calling +1904.
Phone call +1 904.
Telephone number 904. Can't take your call right now. Please record your message after the beep.
I will not leave a message. It's probably a spam call. Do I have any missed calls?
I found missed calls. A call from +1904 at 11:49 a.m. A call from +1904 yesterday at 6:01 p.m. And a call from +1904 yesterday at 5:08 p.m. Do you want to hear more?
No thanks. And of course, reminders, alarms, and other necessities. Remind me to call Dr. Levine at 4 o'clock today.
Okay. Added to today's reminders.
Start grocery list.
Done. And what do you want to add to the list?
1 loaf of bread and a quart of milk.
Okay, added to your list.
Remind me to stop at Walgreens when I leave the house today.
It looks like I don't have your contact details. To fix that, go to Siri Settings, tap on My Information, and choose your name from the list.
Open Siri Settings.
Okay, here are my settings, but be gentle.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Siri and search, heading, ask Siri, heading, listen for Hey Siri, on.
My listen for Hey Siri is on. It must be on to enable her to respond to HEY Siri.
Side button for Siri, on.
Of course, that's the side button on my iPhone 12. For earlier versions of iPhone, you would do so by pressing and holding the home button until you hear the bell.
My Information, none, button.
Now, it looks like Siri was instructing me to go to My Information, so I'm going to double tap on this one.
Double tap to dismiss pop-up window, button, section index, adjustable, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, P lane. My Information, P lane, button.
I think that's enough in Siri settings. So let's now try my previous command. Remind me to stop at Walgreens Pharmacy when I leave the house this afternoon.
It looks like you don't have a home address listed on your contact card.
Well, as we described this podcast, this is a demonstration. So let me go back to my Contacts app and create my home address.
Contacts,
I'll double tap.
contacts, section index, adjustable, G, H, I, J, K, L, P lane, me, P lane, edit, button.
I'm going to edit this contact.
First name, last name, add address, button, treat, text field, is editing.
12241,
Done, button.
and I am done. Now let's try one more time. Remind me to stop by Walgreens when I leave the house.
Okay, added to today's reminders. In order to receive notifications, you'll need to enable location services for the Reminders app.
And I'll go ahead and do that as well. Open Location Services, Reminders app.
Reminders alert. Allow reminders to use your location. When Precise is on, your location is used for reminder notifications when you arrive at or leave places. Map Precise, on, button.
Remind me to stop by Walgreens when I leave home.
Okay, added to today's reminders.
Set an alarm for 8 a.m. tomorrow.
I set your alarm for 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Change my alarm for 8 a.m. tomorrow until 7:45 a.m.
I changed your alarm to 7:45 a.m.
Wake me up at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow.
I turned on your 7:30 a.m. alarm.
Wake me up in 45 minutes.
Your alarm is set for 12:25 p.m.
So I made that request at 11:40 a.m. The 45-minute reminder would have been scheduled for 12:25. So right on Siri. Turn on a timer for 5 seconds.
5 seconds starting now.
Notification clock now. Timer 11:54. Dismissed.
Where would we be without our music? And where would Siri be if she couldn't control our music? What song is playing?
Listening. Sounds like you're listening to Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers Band.
Play 1010XL radio.
Here's 1010XL.
Paint and all the supplies you need.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't
Go
reclaimed
figure.
each
It's
summer
commercial
to
break. Play a song by the Eagles.
Eagles now playing.
Hey Siri, play next song. Siri can open your camera and your video camera, but it cannot take a photo or a video. Likewise, Siri can search for apps in the App Store, but it cannot download and install them. But Siri can give you directions, play games of chance, yeah, and answer a variety of questions. Take a video.
Camera, viewfinder, image, focus unlock, image, camera control status, flash, off, button, 0 seconds, video configuration, resolution, HD, button, frame rate, 30 FPS, button, zoom, 1.0x, button, camera mode, video, adjust record video, button, photo and video viewer, button, camera chooser, back facing, button.
So as you see, it opens the video camera, does not actually start the video or help you at all in focusing or pointing the camera, but it does open the video camera. You can also open the normal camera. Let's give that one a try. Take a photo.
0 people, viewfinder, focus unlock, image, camera control status, flash, automatic, button, low light, 0 seconds, button. Camera controls, collapsed, button. Live photo, off, button, zoom, 1.0x, camera mode, photo, adjustable, take picture, button.
So the camera mode is photo.
Take picture, button, actions available.
There's your take picture button. So all you have to do is point and click. Show my photos from 2019.
Photos, 2019, search field.
Very nice.
11 photos, heading, see all, button, live photo, possible text, Robin. Your friends on Facebook, photo.
I have not labeled these, so not much to work with here, but it did pull up my photos from 2019. Install Firefox.
Okay. Searching for Firefox on the App Store.
Firefox, search field, Firefox, private, safe browser, fast and secure web browsing, 4 stars, 16K ratings, button, get, button.
Let's see if we can get Firefox. Get Firefox.
Okay. Searching for Firefox on the App Store.
Firefox, private, safe browser, fast and secure web browsing, 4 stars, 16K ratings, button, possible text, backed by non-profit.
Download and install Firefox.
Okay. Searching for Firefox on the App Store.
Well, clearly I'm not using the right command. ¿Y Siri hablas español? Translate into Spanish, good morning, how are you today?
In Spanish, good morning, how are you today is.
Buenos días, ¿cómo estás hoy?
Translate into English, buenos días, ¿cómo estás hoy?
You can translate into English and many other languages in the Translate app on your iPhone or iPad.
So it won't do that. How do I get to Baptist South Medical Center?
Getting directions to Baptist Medical Center South. Uh-oh.
Restore maps. You followed a link that requires the app Maps, which is no longer on your iPhone. You can restore it from the App Store. Show an App Store button.
So I've not used the Apple Maps app, so I'll need to restore it from the App Store first. Let's do that.
App Store. Today. Back button. Apple Maps. Head. Navigate and explore the world button. Re-download button. Loading.
We will re-download.
5%. 6%.
We'll
23%.
stop the progress
25%.
bar.
Open button.
How do I get to Baptist Medical Center South?
One option is Baptist Medical Center South on Old St. Augustine Road. Does that one sound good?
Yes.
Getting directions to Baptist Medical Center South.
What's new in Maps? Heading. Cycling navigation. Curated guides. Get recommendation. Continue. Button. Alert. Help improve Maps. Allow Apple to use your significant locations and app launch locations to improve Maps. Allow. Button. Compass. Alert. Getting there safely. Active route. 15-minute. Fastest. Route planner. To Baptist Medical Center South. From. My location. Button. Selected. Drive. Button. Walk. Button. Transit. Button. Cycle. Go. Button. Tap for overview.
Starting route to Baptist Medical Center South. Head
Start.
northeast.
Arrival. 10. 3. 15 minutes. 7.2 miles.
So this would obviously talk me through the route as I was driving, or to be more specific, as my son was driving. Don't think you want me out on the road. Take a note.
What do you want it to say?
Next time I'm doing an iPhone 101 demonstration, be sure that all of the App Store apps are downloaded and installed on my iPhone.
Okay. I created a note. Next time I'm doing an iPhone 101 demonstration, be sure that all apps are downloaded and installed on my iPhone.
How old is Sting?
Sting is 69 years old.
Roll the dice.
Rolling. It's 3.
Flip a coin.
Tails.
Select a random number between 1 and 32.
A random number between 1 and 32 is 11.
Who is the coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Urban Meyer is the coach for the Jaguars.
Where can I get a burger around here?
One option is Wendy's on San Jose Boulevard. Does that one sound good?
Yes.
Perfect. I can call that location or get directions. Which would you like?
Directions.
Getting directions to Wendy's.
Alert. Route in progress. Cancel. Button.
Tell me a joke.
I was so late to the cannibal banquet. They just gave me the cold shoulder.
Tell me a joke.
What kind of shorts do clouds put on? Thunder wear.
Tell me a joke.
How did the grape get to be so wise? By raising awareness.
What is 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies, and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies.
And your friends are sad because they don't exist.
Now, one thing that I had heard that Siri could do was to identify flights in the sky above me. Well, I've tried this a couple of times, and she does not immediately answer that question verbally. However, it does appear that she presents information on the screen that would access websites that would give me that information in turn. What is in the sky above me?
One sec. I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
Play Blind Abilities Podcast.
Which app do you want to listen to this on?
Podcast.
Okay, Blind Abilities Podcast now playing on Apple Podcasts.
2 weeks from now, I'll do it.
You'll be like, so, by the way.
It's really easy to turn it on. You can go into your settings on your iPhone and go to Face ID and passcode.
What can you do?
I'm here to help. Get to know Siri at apple.com.
So that winds up our variety of tasks to show you what Siri can and cannot do. As I mentioned in the introduction, I think much of our challenge is to get familiar with Siri, and we just might find that she provides some benefit to us in our day-to-day routine. Quite frankly, a lot of the tasks that we do otherwise can be done much more quickly and conveniently, either through the use of the side or home buttons or by summoning Hey Siri. So I'll leave that up to you. Give it a try and give us some feedback at blindabilities.com. You can write to us at info@blindabilities.com and share your thoughts and share your experiences. In the meantime, thanks so much for listening and have a great day.
When we share
what we see through each other's eyes,
we can then begin to bridge the gap between
the limited expectations and the realities
of blind abilities.
The realities of blind abilities.
For more podcasts with a blindness perspective, check us out on the web at www.blindabilities.com, on Twitter at blindabilities, download our app from the App Store, blindabilities, that's 2 words, or send us an email at info@blindabilities.com. Thanks for listening.